Hi guys, and welcome to the Rocket League Replays YouTube channel. Today, we want to present the video replay of the match between Team BDS and FURIA Esports during the Rocket League World Championship 2024. Don't forget to subscribe and put a like. Enjoy.
I feel like here in Dickies Arena, we are up for a little bit of deja vu. BDS, a team that won their World Championship here in Dickies versus FURIA, who came here as those underdogs, taking down Moist, now wanting to get through in a tiebreaker with a preferential match and 2 lives in our playoff bracket.
An underdog that wants to be a top dog, but it's an early strike from BDS. 2 of the most lethal offenses we could have here. But it's a kickoff where Exotic is just quicker than Yam. FURIA, gotta wake up and smell the coffee.
That may well be a little bit of a tone setter. If we get 1 goal in 2 seconds, it's no problem for BDS. They kick us off incredibly early. Another kickoff is not going to go quite as well for them. They're not scored in 2. But with the immediate offense, it's going to call in a lot of that defensive play. And so far throughout the event, FURIA have been absolutely astounding defensively. They've made sure not to put too many shots towards on their own goal, or they've had a lot of shots towards them, but then they've saved almost all of them away. When we saw them play a little bit earlier on versus Karmine Corp, they didn't show us what they really had, though. One player in particular lacking.
Yeah, like Yan had a quieter series against Corp, and now you have to play this back-to-back. It's not like the other days of this event, but lost, and Yan trying to bulldoze their way through. Not midfield, Drawley picks it up, Jerfinho with an early 50, a pop-up to buy some time. FURIA will stabilize.
Yeah, I think Yan, we want him to succeed. We want to see that Yan, the man that ended up ending the dreams of Moist a couple of years ago in the World Championships. And the crowd here very clearly pulling for FURIA. Not too many EU fans in the crowd, but we'll see what happens towards the grand final if G2 end up taking on a European super team. 1 minute through, that 1 goal from 2 seconds in, still standing, but Monkey Moon managing to cut out that pass, picks up a boost, then clears it long into the midfield, but Exotic with not quite enough. Pulls back down towards Lost, sends it to Drawley again. Just both teams passing it between each other. 2 up for that, however. Exotic on the backboard has to do an intelligent play, and intelligent play he does.
Yeah, FURIA want to swarm them, especially after that double come in with the demo on the Drawley. FURIA put on the press. It's Yan with the bouncer. Lost is engaging. Jerfinho collects. And FURIA with pressure and midfield and boost to spare. Lost getting past Exotic. Great 50 by Drawley. But it's FURIA that keep them trapped. No, Drawley has to go up high for this. Jerfinho with the pre-jump. Monkey Moon knows where the gap is, but it's not on target.
And you know what, you mentioned Lost. He was the player, firstly, of FURIA's tournament so far. We saw that as well in London. But he's also been that player that showed up versus KC. Unfortunately, his 2 teammates weren't quite there alongside him. Yan, a target. Rather, shot on target. Jerfinho slices across the box. No one there to intercept on the play, sent long by that BDS player on the back line. Yan with a great dunk, falls back down to Lost. Faithful goes the ball, goes for the man. But 2 back on defense will keep this game on BDS's side.
I like under the mind games that Lost was playing. We'll see what he can do up high with wings. Yan by his side on the wing. When do you need me, bud? And this is BDS breaking through. Jerfinho's been reliable on the back end. FURIA haven't left any gaps. Let's see Exotic and Yan to the ceiling. Lost. Oh, did get the beat on Monkey Moon, but FURIA are just with a clear, and at least they're stealing boost. They're getting demos. They're being productive. Another double commit by BDS. But FURIA, can they take advantage?
We've seen this pressure start to build for FURIA, but with nothing coming through, it then just goes to prove the theory that we've been looking at throughout this tournament so far, where when BDS score 1, so far, if they win by 1, it's quite a rare scoreline for them. Normally, they win by 2, 3 goals. They score 3 or 4 per game when they do end up winning. Then they are shut out frequently when they lose. So a couple more goals may well be on the cards here for BDS. That one's up high on target, but Jerfinho defensively keeping FURIA safe.
BDS are also comfortable still being up a goal. It's FURIA that have to still search for the equalizer, and Monkey Moon's getting good beats now on the defense. Drawley can't get a hand up. Yan and Jerfinho lacking boost. We'll see what space he can make on the front lines. BDS get their wires crossed a bit when their backs are against the wall, but they haven't given up anything to FURIA.
Exotic wanting to push back down to the back corner. Yan with 1. Exotic can't quite get that second touch off the back of Monkey Moon. And Drawley with the continued pressure, misses the ball, nearly hits Drufo on the backboard. Very low on boost, no one from BDS pushing though. Those couple of seconds are, however, going to be benefiting BDS. Monkey Moon shot on target, regulation save for Yan. And we see the pressure as it builds to BDS. FURIA, they need to push out of their own half as soon as they can.
FURIA just can't take any control of the center of the midfield. They're trying the sides. They can't take it up high without an immediate 50 on the dribble coming in. Monkey Moon with the 50 as stalls out down low. Drawley takes advantage, takes the boost, and he's got a ball lost. Jerfinho figuring out who should go up high. Jerfinho with more boost uses all of it. And BDS are forcing decisions even if the ball isn't going past the net. This time it could! A save! And no finish by BDS!
FURIA, so far their defense has been the same as it has been throughout the entire tournament. BDS have only broken through by one. Now on the offense, 1-2 at reset. Yan can't watch out. Well, Jerfinho does! The crowd light up as we are bathed in gold. FURIA equalized versus BDS.
Now this is a typical FURIA offense we're used to. Look at all the space in the air that they had to go for that long of a pass. The whole field was theirs. And at 26 seconds, we have a tie. But who gets the last laugh in game one? First, it's FURIA that collect the ball, but no boost. BDS went for resources. Exotic goes for the backboard. Does manage to push a player out of the way, giving possession back to BDS. Drawley pulls out a defender, a pass to Drawley and Monkey Moon. A big loss, and Yan in the net.
It's a lovely low shot though. It's going to be forcing one demo, one save. Now it's Yan trying to bump one. If he got it, got Drawley out of the way, it would have been goal for them. Chance on the right hand side. Exotic up with boost. He's got 20. Gets over Yan. The backboard is covered by Last. Dropped by Monkey Moon. Overtime. Game one in our tiebreaker.
A big bounce back for FURIA at the last second, but especially after just coming off of a loss. BDS comfortable, and Yan didn't go for the ball. He wanted to bump Monkey Moon, didn't make contact. That was a chance for Lost. Good awareness from BDS. Monkey Moon, though, time and space, just wanting to drop the sob. Meanwhile, Exotic is in the box for a pass, but couldn't get the good drop.
Yan defensively wanting to push it out. Stays behind the ball, but not really enough boost. Continue it going. Does actually get a nice dunk. Jerfinho with more than enough to be a nuisance in the back line. Lost just above target. Back in the center. On again for the second.
So
the defense
close.
of BDS strong.
So close. Oh, now Jerfinho's chance. Round two. But to the side, so close to the ball. Didn't get enough of a bounce on it. Yan trying to carve through, but it's really just peppering down BDS, forcing them to be scared. Now Monkey Moon didn't make contact. Lost it. Just too high.
Oh my, what a rocket! The crossbar dent. I mean, to get the mechanics out for that one to clear it away. But Yan dunking on one. Monkey Moon awkward. Has to clear versus Jerfinho. Here's the jump. Here's the boost. Knows he's getting called into action. And BDS now under pressure from FURIA.
FURIA have no boost to work with. Do they even have time to collect it? Here's Drawley, the quickest transition out of BDS. FURIA take time to breathe. And look at Yan disrupting this back line. A shot from Jerfinho. Double commit from BDS. But where's the follow from FURIA? This is the time to keep pressing. But Drawley always plays downfield, but it's not a great touch. It's not a lot of boost. The Monkey can't get the double.
Just above that top right corner of the net. Finally, we're seeing some BDS pressure. Monkey Moon out with more than enough. Outspeeds one, but Lost is going to be there for the recovery. We saw that yesterday. Whenever they get a chance, there's going to be another player behind. A shot again, top corner. With FURIA and their defense, it's that two-headed Hydra. You have to beat two to get anything through them. Monkey Moon midfield up high onto the ceiling. Jerfinho to dunk. Pre-jumps, high pressure from FURIA to shut down BDS's offense.
Both teams are going for pre-jumps.
Bump.
No, you have to beat him to the punch. Game one from a deficit to ending up on top.
The shark rises from the ground as Jerfinho scores.
Maybe it was a mix of what was happening off the ball, and that gave time for FURIA to make that happen in a 1v1 situation. We go to game two with FURIA up.
Game number two, an opportunity for BDS to try and get this equalizer. Bear in mind, nobody going home. Whoever loses this, they just go down into the lower bracket. They'll face off against Spacestation Gaming. The winner has the pleasure of taking on G2. You might be thinking, well, you know, realistically, we'll go for SSG then. No. Don't want that. You've only got one life if you lose this series. Those two are going to be so vital up until the semis. But a long clear from the backboard is going to be maybe symbolic of this series for BDS. So close yet so far.
Yeah, the bumps of physicality has been really good out of FURIA, and their defense has been standing tall. That's what's a weakness at the last major. It's a long past the loss, and BDS being more aware of this as we set the tone here in game two. with FURIA still having fire in their belly despite losing the K-Corp. They'll have to face another European great here against BDS, and so far so good.
Theoretically, a better European team as well. BDS, they've attended these majors. K-Corp, they had an absolute implosion, an exception to the rule, but still an implosion nonetheless. It's still won the instant card if they worked at a factory. It's something that we really need to look into. Lost, fakes out one, then goes for the dish. Pinched away the other side, but Lost, he is continuing that format, or rather the form that we have seen him on the entire World Championships.
Oh, and Exotic just almost faked the double there and pushes Lost. Monkey has to go up really hard for this. His third man, that was a risk, and he lands back down to earth with FURIA hunting for the ball. Jerfinho with the game winner with both goals actually for FURIA. FURIA becoming more of a triple threat team than just the Yan with the plan. And speaking of that, he has to go up against Exotic, but knew he had more boost than Yan. Now 50s against Drolly. Jerfinho struggling too. This is where BDS can apply that pressure.
We talk about that triple threat, and BDS, to me, they sum it up the most. They're number 3, number 2, number 4 in so many of these key offensive stats, only really behind Falcons and behind G2. Two teams that I think you'd quite happily sit behind at the top of this tournament. BDS coming off winning, of course, that EWC, the Esports World Cup. And offensively putting up those numbers, making sure that they have got chances, and they doink for Yan! You love to see it, my guy. Comes through from Jerfinho, it's the one. Doesn't even flip. That, my friends, is a pure, unadulterated doink masterclass.
The Triforce of South America, you cannot let them connect the dots like that, FURIA. You gotta catch them before. Now Lost. Just gonna feed this to Monkey Moon. You have no other choice, but he's got a full tank, and he has to use so much of it just to get a few inches going. It's an open net!
The party balloons, they come out as BDS get their first goal in essentially a game and a half off scoring 2 seconds in the first. It's a lovely touch from Drolly, just keeps those nonsense touches coming, throws off FURIA's defense. BDS, they draw us level. It's going to be interesting to see whether they can start building on that pressure that they've earned, because FURIA, they've been putting that defense on, but a demo, a bump in the back. Drolly clears it away. Lost, didn't even make contact with it. You see Jerfinho awarded with the shot.
FURIA gotta be careful of their challenge game too, because Jerfinho went flying, and that's what caused the open net. But when they have time on the ball, that's when FURIA is their most lethal. But BDS, they're getting comfortable too, and confident at that. Even without boost, they're still trying to make plays. And they were trying to steal FURIA's boost. Doesn't matter, Lost will make it work no matter what. Drolly has to backflip, slow it down, got FURIA on the retreat, and double no. Monkey Moon, oh, I love the cross!
Drolly attempts to go on the bump on Yan too, couldn't make it successful, so Exotic, the third man, was not quite able to find his way in. Drolly now, right wing, misses. Pulls to Monkey Moon in the midfield. Again, Drolly wanting to push it up that right-hand side, isn't able to. The blocks coming in from FURIA, and that stunning catch from Lost is going to shut down BDS in their tracks.
FURIA still just can't even get a good enough clear, and BDS just keep swarming them. The ball floats back down, and Lost feels he has a moment. Kind of bumps Drolly off the ball. Here comes Jerfinho swinging for the fences. BDS save. Yan, round 2. No, 50's down. BDS have real estate to work with. But man, FURIA have the midfield. They're okay with giving space to BDS and work on their half. Exotic's looking for bumps. Lost to the side. Beautiful read.
I think you can give up a little bit of space, but maybe going for sheer misses from FURIA. It's not going to quite be the play. A pinch going above the crossbar. Who's in next with a demo? It's going to be the target man. Lost is found.
FURIA are going for more and more demos in front of the net, and Exotic tried to make contact, and FURIA had already swarmed the net. It's too little, too late. FURIA will rise at the last second from the dead. 2-1 with a lead with less than a minute. Charlie doesn't have enough boost, but he's just trying to flick it above, get the defense rolling here. It's Exotic dropping to Monkey Moon. Great read from Lost, but he runs into Jerfinho. Yan will collect. Lost tried to run into Drolly, and FURIA have them on the press.
And Exotic removes Lost from the situation entirely, knows that he's a threat. Drolly with a fake, tries to go for the 50 down below. Lost on the respawn. Final 30, FURIA chance them to go 2-0 up in the series. Monkey Moon on that right-hand side, flicks it up high, but Jerfinho with the pre-jump is only blocked out by Drolly again.
Yan is also trying to cut their rotations, anything to destructure BDS, one of the most fearsome units in Europe. But how do they respond at the last second? Yan, both first and second man of FURIA went up, it's all Rapinho to the side. Can BDS keep it up? They're gonna have to cross from coast to coast, and no one has boost. There's Drawley, Monkey Moon, Exotic. They're watching what Rapinho does. Not reacting too quick. Second pressure, Monkey Moon. Here's Drawley going to the net. It's still up, and people are getting shoved. FURIA won't allow it. Win! Game 2, FURIA!
Nearly 30%, 1 in 3 of their goals, near enough finding its way in.
I know
they do concede a lot of goals, and FURIA, they're taking advantage of that.
Rapinho, I want to see him get up and put up the L again. That was so funny last major, but
we love the trash talk.
BDS, they're keeping the door closed, about a reverse sweep, and it starts with the Monkey Moon, and a Drawley finish. BDS will not go down without a fight.
They're back in the game that they own. 1-2, the side post, finished by Drawley. Wonderful play from MM, but we saw what they've done with this early lead before. They've been out-pressured, outplayed. They haven't continued that press. FURIA, they know what the job is from here. BDS, it's their chance to make sure that that does not happen again.
And FURIA are being more aware of the kickoffs from BDS, because that's what caught them completely off guard in the very first goal of the series. Is Monkey Moon with a fake. All 3 of BDS are in the offensive third. They gotta be careful, but don't risk it at all. As Yan with the dribble, loss. With the fake against Monkey Moon, Drawley runs into him at the corner. FURIA was just so scary to go up against when they're up in your face, but Lost will have to retreat. Yan will layer up, and BDS defense, that's not a good touch from Exotic. This could land in front of the net, and forces a save.
Just high. Can't quite get that touch, can Yan. 1-2, chance of Drawley on the reset. The second time, but again, just a little bit of quality lacking on those final touches, and Lost. He's truly been that man for FURIA in this series and the entire tournament so far, but a block comes through high. Lost into the corner, continues on that press. Monkey in backwards, so able to turn around too far on this, and Rapinho identifies his positioning, takes advantage, and the pressure for FURIA builds. But Drawley and MM, they link up to keep it on that left-hand side. Above now, attempts coming through. Right now, we're seeing BDS see how well FURIA have done with the offense, and Exotic in particular. He's taking that mentality, wanting to remove FURIA from the pitch.
Yeah, BDS are relying on really good mechanics, whilst FURIA, it's a bit more demo-heavy, and especially early support on the offense. But BDS have them exactly where they want. It's Monkey with the double. Yan reads it like a book. BDS have slowed down the game, but at a pace that FURIA can keep up with. And BDS just can't center out this net, the ball on the net, and FURIA are going for demos, so BDS, eventually this is gonna run out of gas.
Yan up for one, attempts the bump, does get it! Gets removed from the pitch, and Lost! The next man through! Yan gets to assist that one from the grave.
Exotic made contact, but just the softest little kiss that just dropped the ball where FURIA wanted it. And again, the demos. FURIA will remove you by force. And this ties things up. An early kickoff too. Yan will collect the corner and won't have the ball, but just getting BDS to take it on the back foot. And this is a bounce. BDS, Exotic, Drawley. No, Yan is too quick. See. Now Yan keeps smashing into the defense, and this is Monkey Moon not getting a hand up, but no immediate follow-up from FURIA. They're playing a safer backline. FURIA's defense suffered at last majors, but they've improved so much on that end. And BDS not expecting this, having double-digit shots and barely putting up any goals compared to all the other opponents they faced. Still tied.
Seeing a lot of quick shots coming through. Exotic passes back towards Monkey Moon. Does get intercepted very handily by Yan with 30 boost. It's an opportunity for him to keep pushing down, but again, just shies away from the ball. Neither team wants to take any massive risks right here, but risks win championships.
2 back for FURIA. BDS just waiting. Good patience from Exotic, but Monkey Moon was getting locked up by Yan, bumped off the play, and BDS can't connect even if it wants to. Yan with the plan!
Yan is back! Secures a goal, and what an assist from... He's hounding that ball, stays awkward, make sure that nobody on BDS knows where he is, and Jan, perfect positioning, FURIA with a lead.
FURIA are just so fast, it's hard to keep up with it, even off kickoff. BDS back, and Drolly demoed very soon, and Exotic needs to buy time. Monkey Moon has his back, look at Trevino swinging for the fences, lost overextended, and now everyone's running into each other, and Monkey Moon gets back in time.
These opportunities for FURIA, they are mounting, and BDS, again, they had that early lead. They may well let this one slip, but they still have chances. Trevino with low boost goes to get Monkey Moon out of the way, remove him from the path of resistance. Exotic. Monkey Moon linking up on the right-hand side, but Lost goes back with boost. A pinch central from Monkey Moon. Again, shut down by Lost. Where isn't he?
BDS can't even go for a first touch on the ball without FURIA running into them. This must be so frustrating. FURIA are a swarm of bees, and they sting pretty hard, and it's Exotic and Drolly with the delayed touches to see the gap!
Great play!
Finally!
The double tap pass coming through. It was all Drolly on this. It's the one there, then the second one, completely flummoxing Drufo. Exotic sends him behind the final defender. Lost is in pretty much everywhere, apart from directly behind him. He can't travel back in time and get there. 2-all. Game 3. FURIA. In this one, they go through to face G2.
I think BDS is starting to realize if they could slow it down, but to the point of it, Exotic! My God, gifted his team the lead!
You look for this individual brilliance, the moment. That's what Worlds is about. And Exotic, that was your moment right there. Plucked out of the sky, taken from a dream. Team BDS now lead.
FURIA gotta be on duty right when kickoff happens. BDS just keeps surprising them. Lost with a huge bubble Drolly. Yeah, with a double attempt, and no! It's not enough, but he will steal the corner boost, and Lost will keep BDS busy.
Still more chances at FURIA. They are flying through. We've not seen them concede a goal, lose the lead, and then not take that lead straight back again. Lost challenging with one. It's this back corner. They are all in that back corner. Exotic, an instrumental clear.
Just been pure defense from BDS. Will it be enough to keep the lead? Drolly stops Trevino from getting the ball, and he still managed to get possession. FURIA send it! Shot! They did it!
When the pressure is on, FURIA, they light the fire. They come straight back into it. And overtime on the line, but still one kick up before we get there. It's going to be a double corner straight in, drop down, let's do it all again.
BDS were bunkering down, and FURIA sent the whole army after them. They risked it all, and now we go to OT. It was FURIA last time, and now that kickoff is over with. BDS have to come up with plan B. The fakes really worked out for them before, but FURIA can get away with solo boosts. BDS have no time to really assess the situation. Again with the busty of one Monkey Moon to the side. Lost reads it, but didn't get a good shot on net.
I mean, that musty was so terrifying for the defense. We've seen what Joyo can do with him, let alone when FURIA managed to get their hands on it. Down the right-hand side, we're now seeing BDS. They can't work their way out. A ground pitch, not around the side of Monkey Moon. Jan, it's central. Lost, bumped away from the ball. No intent of any conceding any more shots here, but a long chance. Lost is going to find his way back. Not into the 100 boost, however. Now BDS can flip the script.
And Lost with no boost is still helping this defense hang on, but hang on, it's Exotic on the ball. He's made solo plays happen before. Here's Drolly layering it up for Monkey Moon!
The GOAT of the open era secures one game against South America's greatest. Team BDS take it to 4. They've been getting bumped out of the way. It's become awkward for them, but they're learning as we go through the series, and I'm sure FURIA are going to continue to put on that kind of press in Game 4.
And BDS, if they can get out of their own half, they'll be comfortable. On their half, they're getting bumped, even when they're not even going for the ball. They can't even feel structured at all. But speaking of that loss, already swarming them. Here's a shot again from FURIA. BDS staying as calm as they can off the ceiling. Look at Trevino go. BDS just save after save. Finally, Exotic can try to get a clear going, and up the wall against Lost and Yan. That's even too much for him to handle.
Down in the midfield, is going to fall straight back towards Drolly. Top corner. It was found. Lost was there to keep it away. Drali bumping 1 and then 2. Midfield, Monkey Moon goes high. Trevino a little bit awkward, and a dunk from Exotic. It's going to be success in 45 seconds for BDS.
Exotic does it again. First, it's a launch, I think, from Monkey Moon, and Exotic flew. BDS know if they could support each other, they will score. Catching FURIA on the back foot now early. FURIA have always been in their shadow and haven't let BDS get too much of a lead. But now with these awkward touches, it gives a chance for BDS to keep peppering shots in.
This first minute, though, with BDS, they have that lead. Again, Lemon, I don't know how many times I need to say it. They get an early lead. Can they hold it? We've seen that they've struggled to in every game that they've scored first in. They did get one win out of it, but you can't make sure that you rely on getting a late goal in any of these. Monkey Moon moving, yeah, and then Lost has to track back.
Like, the Furious defense isn't playing scared, too. It's really early 50s, and at least they have a backup plan in the net. That's what's really making it hard for BDS to go for passes, as Exotic has to go for a double touch there. And Trolley brings it out, wanting a more quality opportunity. Trolley went for the jump, but then it's a swing from Exotic. Trolley slowing it down, letting Monkey Moon get a full tank. Exotic didn't get the spawn he wanted, but he'll still keep FURIA in their half.
Lost from the backboard, has to try and send it further than Monkey Moon. Is not successful in doing that. A reset round 1. Who comes in next? Charlie, a chance. Monkey Moon attempts to get around the side of Jaffinho. A bump attempt again. If that was successful, that right there is a goal. But FURIA, keeping their wits about them, clears it away. Jaffinho again. The first time I feel the ball has been in the blue half for like 2 minutes, it feels like.
Yeah. Oh, this comes out the Yan, and it's wide on the right post. Is BDS quick to follow through, and Exotic with the full tank. He got the whole squad jumping, and not in a good way. But Trolley and Exotic can work together on this from the ceiling. Jeez! Monkey Moon trying for the double, and Lost will stop it, and it comes out to Yan. A longer double on him, and he cuts the corner, and the save.
Skimming glory for FURIA. I mean, Yan pushing down on that ball is a stunning display of confidence. Trevino with a long pass back, and a team bump leaves it now in a 2v1. Lost is there, he's scared, but instead Exotic sends it high. Should have gone low. Lost is already on the backboard.
Now Yan, the reset, playing mind games against Trolley. Exotic takes his time to the side. Jaffinho up next. FURIA, when the ball is forced off with a 50, FURIA seem ready. They're in the right position to keep the pressure. Now this goes back. Jaffinho, third man back. Exotic tries for a low ball, and it's still a wall.
Wonderful touch from Lost, though. You see Drali, he's there, he's ready to go for it. But instead, Lost gets a touch, makes it more awkward, clears it into the corner. They still need to do more than just defense, though. Jaffinho is going to receive. Doesn't find anybody but Exotic. Now we're seeing BDS intercept all these passes, giving FURIA a taste of their medicine.
BDS are playing a bit quicker than FURIA, just having more boost and just really good rotations from them defensively. It's been Dolan and open it! 2-0 BDS!
Monkey Moon securing it with the long shot as well. It was Drali, not even the best pass in the world, but just seeing FURIA completely overcommitted. And we said at the top of the series, BDS, when they score, they come in droves. We've not seen that versus FURIA. This may well be different. They've got 2 so far, and game 5 if all goes their way.
Jaffinho's been that pillar in the net, and that time he got locked up and couldn't get to the net in time, and Exotic somehow again another double!
Exotic, a man possessed in game 4. In the Coliseum, he sees blood and he draws even more of it. Jaffinho missing on the backboard. But you don't get that goal without the excellence. It's 3 for BDS.
BDS can go back to just relying on those mechanics, but Jaffinho likes the gap, and Exotic still gets a hand up, and Yan can't get the finish. Another shot off the crossbar, and nothing for FURIA in game 4.
Given the 1, 2, 3, and they're just going to send a different person to each attempt. Midfield, no one's really back. It's shot bottom corner. Lost can't get the clear away. But Exotic has been putting on pressure like we have not seen this series so far.
Uh-oh, FURIA just can't break out of their half right now. BDS standing tall, center out. Lost, shoved off, and Drali sensed it. FURIA are so supportive of each other. They will not make it easy. And now the midfield, it's a scramble, comes back to the orange half. Time running out. We'll be seeing Champions Field. Monkey Moon getting this away. Now they're just playing keep away. This is mean.
This is mean, but it's business, baby. 10 seconds left. Any goal's going to be in pure garbage time. BDS managed to secure game number 5. They perform in the Coliseum. They excel when needed. And it's going to be 4 on the scoreboard. Exotic, mate. You know what? Secure the hat trick. I think FURIA need your energy. When they score, you need to explode with passion. Because BDS, they are going to make this series theirs otherwise.
And that series is slipping for FURIA. And that reverse sweep is looming. And that shot forces the double commit, but Drolly, great recovery, follows through, and it even leads us to a transition! And a shot on net!
Charlie puts the scope on for that shot, snipes it from the top corner. Jaffinho, a front row view as it goes past his goal line. 20 seconds in, BDS again scoring early. Can they hold?
Jolly went from being kind of the glue to this team to excelling on his own. What a solo play. That's why we said BDS are a triple threat team. And FURIA got demo, doesn't matter. Yan will do everything he can to buy time for his team to recollect. Now Jolly running into the defense. FURIA safe for now, but they didn't score once in the last game. You gotta wake up.
In this first minute, it's been just that pure BDS pressure. Finally, FURIA managed to get some in the blue half. Monkey Moon finds Charlie. Again, the long distance shot, but Yan, he has learned, knows that they're going to be coming through thick and fast. A bump from Charlie. It's open at the back. Drufo tracks back, can save FURIA's skill on this.
But FURIA are getting a little scared in the net. I'm stressed watching them just making these diving saves.
I'm pacing.
Me too. And BDS know it. Like sharks in the water. They smell blood. And it's FURIA on their half. Exotic slapping it down, getting FURIA to take a march once again down the field. And they run head first into BDS. As lost with the flick, but right, an easy shot right into the net for Exotic to save. And FURIA, they're best when they can find the rebounds, when they can get BDS jumping and they can eventually find the gap. That's where FURIA can shine. And there's not as many demos from FURIA's side to even make it easier.
Exotic has an opportunity to just try and sidewall redirect that straight into the box. Monkey Moon is going to track back, sees lost with a little bit of that pressure, does steal that back corner boost of Monkey Moon. The nice quick turn is going to shut them down. Again, Exotic in, but a shot. Top corner from Lost, just wide.
And Yan was stuffing everyone on that defense. You needed Jaffinho to get a quality setup there. You're not going to get opportunities against BDS like that very often. And FURIA are stuck on their half. Even when the ball clears, it goes right to BDS. And you've seen what they can do when BDS can transition. FURIA have no time to think. And they're getting these, FURIA are getting these small touches, but now they're colliding into each other. It's rough.
Becomes a lot more awkward when you concede so early on. But 2 minutes 20, BDS on the cusp of a reverse sweep versus South America's greatest. Lost, top corner, sidewall, goes up high. Yan avoids the bump, does get the shot on, but Monkey Moon saving away.
FURIA is on Exotic's tail, and look what he can do with the backboard. Jaffinho pinching it, not great. As a Drolly was trying to get the drop down, and Monkey Moon has to retreat. FURIA getting bumped though. BDS could try this again. To Exotic, the bouncer low, and FURIA, hold on.
Time and time again, we're seeing FURIA force into these defensive plays, typically incredible. But just a few times they lag. Yan misses that one, lost with a reset. He has not been present in the last couple of games. He needs to turn that round, become the target man yet again. Drufo pips it back into his own half. Charlie, zero boost, goes on for the dump, can't quite get the second.
FURIA are just struggling with these corner plays. They can't get good setups. The backboard, BDS won't allow it. They won't slip up, and Yan is just harassing, making control difficult for BDS. FURIA only have 1:20 to tie, or BDS will reverse sweep them.
Exotic with no boost, that's a shy away from the ball. I'm sure he would have loved to have chased that one down. BDS, 300 boost between them. FURIA scrapping over a single boost bill. Jaffinho, though, goes on target. Lost helps it on its way. A little bit more pace. Yan, central, all three from BDS. BDS to save.
An insane defense from BDS, and oh, the shot not on target. And now Monkey Moon gets to get out of their own half. FURIA found the rebounds, but no lethality to strike through this defense's heart. And FURIA now have to transition. BDS can focus on defense or go for insurance. 42 seconds left.
Up high is lost, just about misses. His car not long enough. Track yourself in a dominus, pal. You would have got on the end of it. Jaffinho now trying to look central. Exotic's going to be hounding him. Does keep it away.
Oh, Yan full boost, and couldn't get this to loss. He went for the direct shot. He had an option to pass. FURIA are doing everything to make BDS think twice. Any kind of mistake.
He's there.
BDS and Yan with the save.
Yan keeps it away on that chance, but they need a goal. Final 10 now. The arena's about to help you count it all down, chat. That's one round. Lost up high. Jaffinho's harassing. Monkey Moon drops it down. Drawley into the corner. Trufo central. Another block. Yan, he needs to get this one in. Monkey Moon, though, makes contact. There for the dunk. It goes high. Still chances for FURIA. Jaffinho again, still high in the sky. Exotic the next to it. Into the corner. How is this still alive? It is not.